No. Hey guys, I'm Freya Bunni. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my freckles today. A lot of people that do know that I don't naturally have freckles are obviously like, oh my gosh, where did you get those freckles from? A lot of them have said it's so convincing that they want to do it themselves. And obviously freckles can look very attractive. They're a new craze now. I know Chantel Jeffries is wearing them. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, just a bit of background information for you guys. It is this little bottle here. This is the XL version, even though it's tiny. You can get it in a smaller size. I'm looking on Beauty Bay, which is where I got mine. I think it's more readily available in America, because I do believe it's an American product, but I could be wrong on that, so please don't quote me. In the UK, you can get it on Beauty Bay. On there, you can get a smaller version. It's 1.6 mil. This is 3.15 mil. You get just under double in the bigger one. Which is really good, and there is only an £8 difference. The only thing is, both of them are quite expensive. So the smaller one is 17, the bigger one is 25, so it depends what budget you're working with. I would always say get the bigger one because it's only £8 difference. Is that right? £8, 17, 25. Yeah, £8 difference. Obviously maths was not my strong point at school. It's great because it will last you ages, especially if you have the big one. It'll probably last you for like maybe the month. I haven't had this too long, but I love it. It doesn't seem like it's running out. Like every time I pull it out, it is very much the product. There's still a lot of product on there. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it's pretty much covered. Great, just got it on my hand. That's how great I am. So the description of the product is, it's buildable and long wearing. It features an innovative formula that effortlessly creates realistic, natural looking freckles. Applying in seconds, simply dot onto your face in small constellations and blend with your fingertips to deliver a subtle, on-trend freckled finish. It's cruelty-free and vegan-friendly, which is really, really, really great. I love that. So I'm going to do a little tutorial today on just how I do it. It's not the right way. There's no right or wrong, but this is just the way I do it. So obviously I do all of my makeup first. Let's get a bit closer for this. You can see exactly what I'm doing to my face. I'm going to start off, we're just going to do some here. And it really doesn't matter where you do them. Freckles are so, they go anywhere, literally anywhere. And I wait a few minutes for it to dry. A few minutes, a few seconds. More like, God, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? And then you want to dab with your finger and then place it somewhere else, and there will be a few more freckles that pop up because you've already pressed on it. And then we're going to keep going. I quite like them being on the end of my nose. I think it's more genuine. And then you just keep adding to it. Some will be more noticeable than others will. So, let's do it up here. Keep dabbing. You can see how it's coming on. And at the moment it's going to look really, really obvious. But what I like to do is just take a beauty blender after I've done my makeup with whatever leftovers foundation is on there. I just rub it on, dab it on. I can't speak today. I like to go a little bit further out and have a few right over here. Just because I think it looks quite cute. And even down the bottom here. Because obviously people that do have freckles that are completely natural, they do not have a sequence or a pattern or a formation, so it's literally whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to do this side. So you need to keep dabbing in Make sure you're picking up the product as you go and you're getting enough on there so that when you try and duplicate them with your finger to make them look less obvious, you've got enough there. So I do understand this looks very obvious right now, but it will look better. And I like it in the summer because it does create a bit more of a tan. And then what I also like to do is take a lot of the product on the what is this called? The dabber, the stick, I don't know, if someone can help me with that, please say it in the comments. And then what I do is just go over my natural freckles, or beauty marks, or I'm not really sure, they're a mix of something. So yeah, I just go into it like that. I have one here, one there, and one there, and quite a big one, so there. And then I let them dry for longer because they are my beauty marks, so they should be a little bit darker. Final stage is to take a beauty blender. I've literally just done my makeup with this. All I do is take it, go over it a little bit, especially the darker ones I've done, and just make everything look a bit more natural and blended in. So hopefully no one spots them and calls you out on them. Okay, so the next step I like to do, just as like a finishing touch, I take my highlighter. I am using the Jouer highlighter. It's called the powder highlighter in the shade Topaz, because I was using the lighter shade before, but I think this one suits me just a little bit more because it's not so bright. It is a good highlighter, I'm wearing it at the moment, and it is the exact colour I want. The other one was just very, very white. What I do is I just take a little bit of the highlighter, I go down my nose again, where I like my highlighter to sit on my nose. Also just on the tip again, where I like it, so you can see there. And then I just go over that again to make sure, if the highlighter is very bright, that it's all blended in. And then you just want to take whatever brush you can find. The last final step is I take whatever brush I can find. At the moment I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush and the Fenty Beauty, it's called the Invisimatte blotting powder, and I just take it like that and I just set it all. Being careful not to catch the highlighter so that no motherfucker is gonna be rubbing my freckles off. That's the finished look. You can see that I've got the freckles on this side and on the other side too. I have done them quite frequent. You can do it however you like. There's no wrong or right. You can put them all over your face just in one tiny bit. You can put them across the cheeks and over the nose like me. I will say, however, that when you do get sun-kissed and you've gone in the sun for a while, then you do tend to get it in this area here. So it can be quite convincing if you don't have any freckles like me. If you do have some and you want them to be brighter, you can always go over the ones that you have, like I do as well. There's really no wrong or right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd be really, really grateful. Bye.